honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Here's Richie James on the return.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
The ball carrier.
These two rivals played two of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Brandon Ayuk.
A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first.
Oh, nigga, hold the fuck. Bro, hold your block, nigga. That could be a 6, bro. That could be 6 so easily if you just hold your
getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football.
I can't even make this set though, Flat. No cap.
That's what their job is.
No cap, Flat.
That's big easy. You hold it in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Fucking me up right now.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Niners 7, Seahawks nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's
I really just wanted that it didn't. Oh my God. Don't start, man, bro. Do not start.
28 yards there.
I just really had a clean swat and didn't swat nothing. That's wild.
Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play action. Now Wilson. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Wilson will throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Making it happen, Captain.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Robbie Gould.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He gives it off to Carson, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Giving time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Pass rusher extraordinaire, Dee Ford that time, getting the sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Over top, man. What the fuck is you doing? Pressing DK Metcalf on fucking 30 seconds. Nigga, what you doing? It makes no freaking sense, bro.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Let's go. Get your bag. Let's go. Nigga, get in that bag, nigga.
Too tough to hold on to that.
They had a whole top right there. That's the crazy part.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bro, thank God that shit happened.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
3rd down.
From the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
What? Why would he switch for the defense just to go retarded, bro? Like, that's stupid to me.
Incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They run for it with Carson.
Little ass down,
It's
nigga.
not going anywhere.
What you talking about,
They
boy?
stop it for
What
no
is you
gain.
talking about, nigga?
3rd
Get
and
your
2.
little
He
ass
barely got
down,
back to the
nigga.
line of scrimmage.
playing that
And the
today.
49ers are going to get the football back. The 49ers
We ain't playing that
offense
today,
set to
oh
get this
God,
drive
nigga,
underway.
stop
It's
playing
been a
on my
good first
top.
half so far. They're up 14-0.
No,
Points
he
here
ain't
that
like
could
this.
really put them in
Like
command
this.
before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're
He's just
seeing
up.
and how
He's
they're
just up
feeling
right
right
here.
now.
He's just up.
But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate
It's
and
the- oh,
quickly?
yeah.
So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Oh, I had him with the stop and go. I had him with the stop and go. Oh, my God. Why did I kill him with it? Why ain't killing me?
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 40.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, I go right to him.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
Oh, I threw it right to him. What am I doing?
He's had a fantastic
fucked
rookie
up.
season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Wilson, and that is incomplete.
I want to leave your body, I want to leave your body.
On both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Go to jail. Live here.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive.
Sounds like that mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer.
That's supposed to fuck me up, though. I could have had some lead on
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him. And
they made me playmaker the wrong nigga. Oh my God. Bro, he brought the playmaker Scotty Miller. That would have been an easy first down.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 1.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
There's a 1st down throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now,
Why the fuck you ain't block this man?
No gain that time on the completion.
Oh my God. Niggas just be selling the fucking
for no gain. That's something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have
like, you really just had a 1st down and you didn't even block your man starting here, bro. Like,
but right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling lead to no yards gained.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's their second.
Niggas just really blew my top, though. Like, sorry, man, if you would have blocked me, it would have been an easy 1st down.
Oh, look at the juke.
Oh, I'm about to hit you right there.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
That just blew me up. Like, maybe something bad, man.
As we've done all year, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild.
Let's go.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They'll find Everett there, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I know he's big. I don't think no love.
Anything, right?
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Going up top for Miller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
His pass caught at the 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC
liking
wildcard
it. This nigga about come on, bro. Like, come on, man. This shit go crazy.
Here's Jonathan Coachman. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Taken in at the 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Francisco.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
That good for 22 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. Fire.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
Looking into the right for what? Like, what was your point of Trey Lance, bro? Don't do that bullshit again, bro. Please, I ain't got time for that right now. I really don't. Come on, man. Get your fucking head in the game, bro. You tweaking.
After the interception,
get in, let's go, nigga.
Let's go. Second back right around 30. Javon Kinlaw in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Oh no, that's
after the sack on 1st down.
Pick, nigga, come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
His guys will get the football back.
Yes, sir.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
First down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
49ers.
Now Mostert. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Francisco.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds.
No, what are you
doing? Trying to get him into
doing?
space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's what he wanted to go
ball
initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Taking a shot for Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case,
Yes,
the
sir!
stadium that saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Won't quite make it to the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offense.
Oh, my God. Bill out.
You just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Now Wilson operating from the gun. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Seahawks 8. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's James.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Now back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Mostert. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you had it.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 76 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Gold to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
The score, Niners 31, Seahawks 8. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
31. Seahawks 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Let's just call that play.
Here it goes.
Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. On first down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the side. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They run it with Carson. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
on third and goal. Wilson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Dee Ford. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach. Pressure gets
Let's throw ass fucking play action, bro.
4-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first
bro,
of their
action, bro. Like,
that'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15.
Blake the boy got him one. Bro, oh my God.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up.
I have fun with it. I'm not sure that he's going with it. I'm not sure that he's going with it very good way. For the money, y'all be there in a hurry. I can still buy 80, pay 30.
Because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
That's all they prefer to do. You're going to do the mess with the league.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he'll look down and got his man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at
this
the
is fucking mind-blowing, bro. This is he's playing off him and like threw a big row. How?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Get him, man! Get him, let's go, nigga! Little ass
He's taken down. Nick Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. The receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now goal for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Seahawks 16. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they
oh my God, bro. This nigga killing me, bro. I'm about to, blowing me, bro.
First and 10 at the 21.
They go play action now. Wilson.
No, I could have picked that back.
He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Bro, this is gonna blow me.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He threw that bitch on my baby head, though.
Keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Is good. Makes the score 9.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 48 yards. And the 49ers continue to roll. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A man 49er fans are certainly familiar with. Alden Smith there to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. 3rd down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 on the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers. Today's final score.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to